this is fucking important. It's not something that I can do. Um, and I don't really know anybody locally, and obviously I'm not saying send somebody to Montana for it, but if they're having this big of a problem here, I did not realize how fortunate I was that there were as many of them as there are in Texas. But apparently, Texas is one of the states that has the best services for individuals with disabilities, especially blindness, because the blind community there is very, very organized. Uh, so, this is apparently an aspect in a lot of areas that is more neglected than I understood. Um, so that's my spiel on that aspect of things. I also talked to, there's a group in Montana. I have no idea how how do I put this? Okay, I am familiar with two different groups around that are national groups. Okay, one of them is the National Federation for the Blind, and the other one is the American Commission for the Blind. You can sort of think of them as your more conservative group or your more liberal group, right? NFB is the more conservative group. ACB is the more liberal group. Um, and their policies reflect that. I've never participated in either, um, but I've always known of their existence. They are advocacy groups for blind people. Um, Apparently, Montana has its own called the. Uh, I sort of think of the two groups as being a bit like the traditional mother and father roles. One is a bit more quit your sniveling, get up and get it done, and the other one is a little bit more coddly. Um, uh, they have different expectations of the people that they are assisting and different philosophies on the best way to do that. Um, if that makes sense. I've not necessarily completely agreed with either group historically, which is why I've not participated in any of them. Um, and that's all just personal interpretation. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. Um, I could be completely wrong. Um,